Okay, what I'd like you to do is take your left bum cheek off the wood and just allow it to drop down, and take your right shoulder blade within your right ear. That's it. Now lift up and straight and do it again. And just see how low you can drop that hip down. We're doing this as a athleticizing exercise. A nice stretch going through there.
Feel it going towards the ground.
Yeah. Did you feel any stretch in the muscle fibres?
Yeah.
Left shoulder down, left ear down, head looking at the piece of paper in front. There, good. How does that feel compared to the other one?
A bit more juddery, things join in sequence rather than the other one. It's much more of a flow on the other side.
Okay, how would you describe it in terms of stiffness compared to the other one?
Yeah, I can feel much more the stretch through my neck, for instance, whereas on the other side it was just easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're finding your...
My stiff side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you're in fact learning to do is absorb the lateral drop of the horse's back while one hind leg is out behind. Because when the hind leg's out behind, they drop on that side as they're bringing it through. Then they put it on the floor and stand on it, and it pushes that side up. So what you're learning to do is to absorb the drop of the horse's barrel on one side throughout your body. And at this stage, we're having to also school you in order to be able to do it, because you were getting tipped out of the right door. And just watch that when she lifts the barrel up on the right, when the shoulder goes forward, you just let your leg be passive. You can tone it all down now. You know, we only do big movements because we're athleticizing you as a rider. So then you make it really subtle, so it's imperceptible almost to us. We wouldn't know. We would just think you were supple. And she's stretching now, can you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, I don't want people to go around slopping all over the place. It's just to athleticize them in the beginning. Does the back feel a bit more fluid now, like it goes on its own?
Yeah, I can feel it coming down on this side.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So would you say it's more effortless now?
Yeah, now that I know how to do it as well.
Yeah, but we had to athleticize your body. It's a bit like when athletes are going to compete, they warm up first.
Yeah.
We need to warm riders up, we need to athleticize the body, so we have to exaggerate. I often find it much easier to teach people who've done natural horsemanship and Western riding, because they're more used to letting go. They don't mind sitting to the left, sitting to the right, because that's how they're trained, and classical training's the same. With lateral work, sometimes you sit to the left, sometimes you sit to the right.
Right hand side of him, and the more I can lengthen down through my left hand side, that slows that left hind leg down and enables him to come more level and carry more weight more evenly behind and carry me more evenly, which feels much more stable. As soon as I slowed everything down, and it was a vicious circle, as I got more weight length down through my left side, the horse slowed down with me. Everything felt much easier and improved.
There was a point, actually, what the shoulder in did, it actually got you spiralling.
Yes.
With the amount of spiral you need to have.
Yeah.
for this exercise.
Yes.
And I think when I asked you to do the shoulder in, you naturally started to spiral more.
Yes.
And it improved your spiral.
Yeah.
So you're actually, with your whole body, you're turning the horse's shoulders.
Yeah.
And what you noticed is that when you sat, you had a nice connection with your seat bone and his left hind. Did you feel
definitely,
that?
Definitely.
What did it feel like to how it normally feels?
Much
shoulder
more
in.
even, more better rhythm, stronger from behind,
Softer.
more stable and much softer, much more level. But,
What I've noticed is that the leg was in the correct position.
comes around me.
So do you just think first you weren't putting enough into the turn?
Yes.
What was it that was stopping you? What were you thinking about then? It's interesting for people to know where you can kind of block yourself from the spiral. We concentrate on it.
Too much bringing the horse over the outside rein,
Right.
and that was pushing me over to the right with
Okay.
it.
So you
so-
found that when you just work your body, that did it anyway.
I did it anyway. Yes.
And
yes.
that's how I turn horses on circles.
Yeah, there's much less outside rein, or much less moving of our body.
Yeah.
So